Darlings, can you believe we are slowly reaching the end of the year? It's crazy. And to be very honest with you, this has been both the worst and the best year of my life. Truly. Okay, maybe not the worst year of my life now that I think of it, but I've had many rough patches, especially at the beginning of the year. And then everything fell into place and I finished this year being the happiest person I've ever been. And I really, really hope you have the same feeling, because I just hope you feel the way I feel, because this is one of the best feelings I've ever had. I feel like every year I've been finishing each year with a bit of uncertainty and anxiety and not knowing what's to come. And this year I feel like I'm so settled and so happy with the place that I am at, with my career, with my relationship, with everything. So yeah, let's not ramble too much, Paulina, anymore. Let's cut to the chase and let's focus on the most festive fragrances that are out there, basically. You know, I have a wide range of fragrances for you. Some are new, some are older, and many different note structures. So I think that you will all find something that you might use for the holidays. So I hope this video is not too late. Yeah, I really hope it's not too late. But at least you will know what I'll be wearing as well. And I'm gonna start off with something that I'll be definitely wearing for my family and friend gatherings. And that is, of course, Lost in the Dream, my new fragrance. I know it's sold out, I know. But we are gonna get back in stock with it at the very beginning of January. So keep that in mind. You will still be able to get it restocked, and I think my big discount code will still be available, hopefully, for you guys. So yeah, if you didn't have a chance to purchase it yet, I know I am so overwhelmed with the speed that it's been sold out. It was like 4 days, and then we restocked the last bottles that we had, and it's been sold out in 1 day. So I'm very overwhelmed, but also very, very grateful for all of you who purchased it. You made my dreams come true. You made my life goal come true. And all I can say is that thanks to this and your feedback, I am only getting more and more ideas for the new releases with Navitus. You know, I am really, really grateful that I had this opportunity and that I was able to work with such great perfumers this year. First we had Kind Intentions, now we have this. And you know, this is such a dreamy fragrance, you know. If you have it already, you know. And I'll be wearing that. This is a milky, buttery, gourmand scent with a lot of almonds and a little bit of coffee and some oak and lots of milk and croissant and marshmallows. So yeah, Lost in the Dream is dreamy. It's really dreamy and perfect for festive season. Now, another fragrance that I'm here to show you is something older, but I think you guys will really like it. To me, it's a staple for such events, for festive season and New Year's Eve. It's gonna be perfect. And that is Choo, I Want You Forever. This is the darker version of the original. It has some cherries to it. It's really, really lovely. It is a little bit similar to Carolina Herrera Good Girl, but way better in my opinion. This truly is the DNA of Good Girl done to perfection in my opinion. It's not harsh, it's just perfect, but very, very sexy. So yeah, and it lasts forever on your skin. So I love it. So that is Choo. The next one is a newest release from Byron. And I feel like this is perfect for the festive season because it is a flanker of Mula. and this one is way more wintry. It's not as fruity, and it's way more caramel, and that is Mula Mula Double Caramel in the green bottle this time. Now I have all Mula Mulas, and to be very honest, I love them all, and I don't see that much of a difference between them. However, the original in the blue bottle is definitely way more fruity, a little bit more like tropical exotic, and this one is toned down on those fruits, and it has amped up caramel, and there's oud here. It's very sweet, but I think it's perfect for festive season, and it's definitely a beast mode fragrance, so highly recommend. You know, you cannot go wrong with Byron. Honestly, anything you get, you will probably absolutely love. So I have a discount code with Byron, so use it if you want to purchase a fragrance from them. But this is the newest release, and it's perfect for winter and winter holidays, for New Year's Eve, perfection. So that is Mula Mula Double Caramel. The next fragrance that I have here is such a love of mine, and this is Brecourt Farah. I just was able to speak and greet the team behind the brand and the owners at Scent Explore. So I hope you went to their booth if you went to Scent Explore. I love Farah so much. This is the most feminine, amber, date, sweet, beautiful dark fragrance. If you love Angel Share, if you love Parfums de Marly Ojan, this to me is actually way better than both of them. So yeah, this is beautiful. This is a slightly Middle Eastern amber scent, very, very gourmand leaning, and again, the sweetest out of the bunch. Okay, so yeah, Farah is phenomenal, really, really phenomenal. I love it. Next amber that I have is a newer one in my collection, but it's so delicious that I just cannot shut up about it. And it's from Bon Parfumeur. Great prices they have, and I also have a discount code, so you get a great price. This is my favorite. This is 302 Amber, Iris, and Santal. And this, you know, you might think from the notes that it's gonna be like masculine leaning or something. It's really not. It is very, very sweet amber, beautiful powdery iris, and beautiful, beautiful sandalwood. It is just so gorgeous. Like, these two are so amazing, mixed together or on their own, amazeballs. Farah, definitely sweeter and denser. This one, I would say, is a bit more unisex, but still to me feminine leaning because of its sweetness. It lasts forever, just like, honestly, all of these that I'm showing you today are very, very long lasting, and this one is so, so nice. If you love amber, if you love iris sandalwood, then you have to have it. It's a staple. I didn't have it until I think November or maybe late October, but to me it's like a staple in my collection now. All right, another Navitus, but I really have to hype it up a little bit, is made by Gabby Loves Perfumes, and this is Baklava Royale. I mean, what better time to use a baklava based fragrance other than during the holidays, right? This is such a gourmand scent. This is pistachio baklava, very much honey, very nutty, creamy, sweet. It's definitely a toffee vibe running through this. It's so sweet that it's almost gloopy, but in the best way possible. It's so nice, so, so, so nice, and it's been made by Bertrand de Chefort, just like Lost in a Dream. So yeah, these two, actually try mixing them together. If you have them, you're gonna have a gourmand bomb on you. And I love Baklava Royale. The more I try it, the more I wear it, the more I love it. That's that kind of a fragrance, you know. So check it out. Gorgeous creation from her. I really, really like it. The next one is ex-Idolo Love Crime. I was thinking of including Libra because it's like my staple winter holiday fragrance. But I think this is even more appropriate because this one is denser and more spicy. So if you want to be the most beautiful vanilla spicy dessert at the table, then Idolo Love Crime. It has this gorgeous juicy orange. It has spices, loads of vanilla, very, very dense fragrance. You really don't need much. I've had this fragrance for 2 years and I really did use it. And look how little I had to use, because you really cannot go too heavy with it. It's really, really heavy. It's actually heavier than Libra. Even though they both last amazingly, this one is just more oomph. And I think for the holiday season, if you love Libra, try something new and go for Idolo Love Crime. And by the way, look how terribly but beautifully oily it is. Amaze balls. Amaze balls. Alright, what do we have next? I would also definitely consider wearing Velvet Tonka from BDK. This is almond powdery perfection. But this powderiness, it's a little bit like Middle Eastern because of rose water and orange blossom. It is so beautiful, but you do have to like powdery and very sweet. Super dense, very almondy, super almondy, and of course Tonka. As the name suggests, it's definitely velvety. Beautiful creation, very elegant and very feminine. I really don't see a guy wearing this. I know all BDK are unisex, honestly all fragrances are, but this one is just so sweet and so powdery, almost like a boudoir scent, but very, very modern. So definitely suits women a bit more, in my opinion. Great lasting power on this one as well. So another absolute favorite of mine for winter. Next I have a cheapie but such a goodie. This is Lattafa Nebras, and of course this is a dupe for Billie Eilish, and this one is done so well. This one is a gourmand, but it's a bit like floral leaning as well. It's not as dense, just like as Idolo can be, or Baklava. This one has a little bit more like perfumey facet, you know, like Baklava pretty much smells like food. This one has some like perfumey vibes. Also it has cacao, very, very nice, and it has beautiful longevity, and for the price you cannot go wrong, honestly. So this one is a great festive one. To me, this one is so festive like no other. This is Spicydelice from Choo Parfum, and this is deliciously spicy fragrance. You know, the name says it all, because I don't love spicy every time. I really don't. Like, when I was younger, I would hate spicy fragrances, truly, truly hate them. But this one, it's so sweet, yet spicy, that gives you a little bit of like breath of fresh air and something interesting going on here, that I would totally check it out. This one is so, so good, very long lasting, and if you love spicier scents but you still want something very feminine and sweet, then I would try Spicydelice. It's so nice, so, so, so nice. You know the story behind this, right? I had it shipped to my mom's house because I wasn't living here yet back then, and she just stole it from me, and I found it in her perfume wardrobe. And yeah, I was like, really? I give you so many fragrances and you still steal. Anyways, shout out to my mom. The next one that I adore, and it's perfect for winter, it's Kayali Invite Only Amber 23. Gorgeous, gorgeous, nutty, like hazelnut, oud, chocolate. I think there's also some cherry, vanilla. Oh, this one is just too good. I love this one so much, so, so much. This is my favorite out of all Kayalis. Out of all of them, this one is the best for me. So if you want something incredible from Kayali and very long lasting as well, I would suggest Invite Only, as I do every year. But this one is just, it's so in my heart from the get-go, and I love it. I did kindly receive it from Mona Katan, and you know, I cherish it till this day. This is like my very, very favorite from them. What else do we have here? Some YSL, shall we? Libre Le Parfum. This is the most, I would say, wintry version of all Libres because it's so honeyed. It's the least lavender-ish, the least floral also maybe. It's actually quite similar to the intense one, but think of adding honey to it and toning down on the lavender even more. But I really love it. This is actually something that I should definitely use more of. Because I keep thinking about it and then I don't know what happens, but I really, really like it. Believe it or not, there is some dent to it, some little dent. So yeah, I really did use it. Very good longevity and projection. So from all the Libras, I would go either with the Intense or Le Parfum. And honestly, I think this one is my favorite. Yeah, so that is from YSL. The next fragrance I have is a cheapie but a very, very good one, and this is a dupe for Kilian's Back to Black, and this is from Emir. So this is Paris Corner, and this is When Soul Gets High, and this is such an amazing animalic honey fragrance. It has some gingerbread to it. It's a little bit spicy, a little bit cinnamony, but the honey in here is just to die for. I love it so, so much. It also has some cherries. It's in general very, very festive scent, and it's very sexy as well. Very like, a little bit like femme fatale leaning, okay? But still appropriate for the holiday with your family or something. People will definitely ask you what you're wearing, and this is so inexpensive and very, very well done. So if you love Back to Black from Kilian, I would definitely check this one out because it's a fraction of a price, and honestly, I feel like it's done even better. The honey is so raw here, it's just perfect, just perfect. So yeah, When Soul Gets High, amazing one. All right, another that I think it's so nice and festive, and this one is the most like perfumey, so to speak, fruity floral, and this is La Petite Robe Noire Intense, the newest release. I feel like with these, you know, they put out new releases in some countries, in some they don't, but now I feel like the Intense one is finally widely available. So there we go. It is a mixture of forest berries and cotton candy. It doesn't have that annoying licorice that the original has. That's why I love it way more. And you really, really, really do get the berries here, like for sure. There is no way that you will not smell them and not love them. So think of like forest berries, like blueberries and blackcurrant, and I don't know what the heck they also put in here, but in general those darkest berries, right? And cotton candy and some like slight woody accords in the dry down, obviously, but this is so nice. This is my favorite Guerlain La Petite Robe Noire. I love it the most out of all. I still have the velour version. I used to have the green one and the original, of course, but this one to me is the best and also lasts very, very well, even though it's not so dense and so dark as the original. This one is way more flirty and girly and a bit more airy. It's not going to suffocate you. It just gives you this gorgeous sweetness with a nice twist from the forest berries. So yeah, La Petite Robe Noire Intense, phenomenal fragrance. I really, really love it. The next one, second to last for this video, we have Genie from Soradora. I love it so much. I know I should shut up about it. I'm sorry guys, but if you do not have it already, you have to try it. Like, in the best case scenario, get Malo and Genie, because these two newest releases just blew me away. They're the best. I love them so much. And Genie is your beautiful apple strudel, doughy, a little bit nutty, but don't think like apple strudel in terms of angel share. This one is way more feminine and way more sweet. It's not woody. It is just so beautiful. I love it so much. It's beautiful. They created a masterpiece. It's inspired by the owner's grandmother. It's all perfect here. Just perfect. Great longevity projection, as all these in here. I rarely show you things that don't last, because you know I hate that. So Genie is a masterpiece when it comes to gourmands. I don't remember the notes that much, to be very honest with you, because to me it's just like baking the best cake possible. Like, think of getting into your grandma's kitchen, that's it. But still very, very wearable. I love it. So Genie, phenomenal fragrance. One of the best releases of the year. You can rest assured that this will be on the best releases 2023 list. I am already producing this video, so stay tuned for that. But Genie, ooh, Genie. Okay, last but not least, we have Libre Le Parfum. Again, something more perfumey, right? Something designer, but it's not so mainstream actually. It's beautiful and it's unique, and I love it so much for years now. And Le Parfum is such a good version of the original. It's more mature, it's darker, it's denser, but you still have that original vibe going on. I love it. Oh, I think I'm gonna spray myself again. Yeah, definitely less gourmand, more perfumey comparing to most of these fragrances that I'm showing you, but it's still very close to my heart. So even though I don't show it as much anymore, because I feel like you know, I've showed it so much, I don't want to like annoy you with it anymore, but I had to for this video. So Libre Le Parfum really reminds me of Christmas, because I would usually get these bottles for Christmas from my ex-partner or from my mom, you know. So yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right guys, that is it. I think you will like those fragrances if you sniff them, if you haven't already. Tell me what you're gonna wear for your festive season, for your holidays. How are you spending them? I would love to know. For me, it's the first year that I'm getting to spend the holidays with my love of my life, and you know, it's the first time that we are introducing our families more. So you know, it's getting very, very serious. I mean, it's been serious for a long time now. Pretty much from day one, but you know, like, I'm introducing my partner to my dad and my little sisters, so that's a big thing. I already know his parents, my mom knows his parents, like all that is sorted. So now it's me meeting his sister and him meeting my sisters and my dad and my stepmom, who's by the way my age. Interesting, hey? So yeah, she's actually younger than my partner, so it's gonna be interesting, I feel like. And you know what, I feel like we've all been through so much in our families that thankfully both families are at the point that nobody judges no one, so it's very nice, you know, and like all love. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Sorry for speaking so much. I think I should shut up, finish this video, and welcome you in the next one, right? So if you haven't watched any of these, then go ahead, and also see you in the next video that I will be posting. And happy holidays, guys, and happy new year. I love you. Bye.